My great grandmother lived to be 95 years old, and she drank all the time. She smoked cigarettes, like one after another. Her diet was bad. She ate kind of whatever she wanted to. She ate a lot of sweets. She was very active. She got around well. She didn't need a walker. She looked impeccable. Like, you would look at her and you would go, oh yeah, this woman's probably like in her 50s. But no, she was like 90 something. And I wondered for a long time, like, how did she live through all of that? Like, all of the abuse, the drinking, the smoking, the, bad diet and whatever. Like, she was 95. She never had any health issues at all. Like, how did she do this? And then, as I, had gotten older and learned more about emotional states, that I began to understand her secret. And it's this: she was happy. She was probably the happiest person I had ever met. And she loved her life. And when you are filled with that sort of love for yourself and for your life and for the people around you, you don't get sick. Your body doesn't break down. When they say like stress is the number one killer, it is. It is. Stress, anger, fear, anxiety, grief, like being stuck in those emotional states, they drag your immune system down, which then allows breakdown, disease, foreign invaders to come in. And, these are the people that you see winding up with chronic health issues or, a heart problem or diabetes, or it can be anything. It can manifest as anything. Cancer, autoimmune. When we have unresolved trauma and, just issues inside of us, and we're carrying this heaviness around with us, this is what triggers disease. And this is so important to know, because if we understand the root of disease, then we understand how to fix it. So if the root of disease is all of the negative emotions, and it's not so much having the emotions, it's the repression of them, the holding on to them, the not allowing them to process and to leave, or constantly being in environments that trigger negative emotional states, such as a really stressful job or traumatic, let's say like being in the military, where you're susceptible to like traumatic experiences continually, or abusive relationships. Anything that's triggering constant fight or flight inside of us is going to have a negative impact. So any of these things, if you look at the way we live today, the reason why most people are falling apart is we not only have a backpack filled with 100,000 different repressed emotions, but we also are stressed out. We're unhappy. We're in bad environments. We are abusing our bodies. We don't feel good about ourselves. We take a lot for granted in those states. And then disease sets in, and then it's like we begin to feel hopelessness and despair and fear. And so back to my grandma. I feel like her life was a testimony, a quiet testimony of truth. We put so much emphasis on, you can do all the right things. You can exercise, you can eat the perfect diet, you can, take all the supplements, and you can do all of these things. But if your life is emotionally unstable, if you are always fearful or repressing who you really are, minimizing yourself, you hate yourself, you feel, low self-esteem, and you're around people who are abusive and, just things perpetuating this. You're always stressed out. You're always go, go, go. You don't take time for yourself. You are going to break down. And so there's so many people, and that's just sort of the way we've adopted that we're supposed to live. This idea of like, go get it culture, like, oh, boss babe, go run out, like you can sleep when you're dead. Just fast paced, go, 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 don't stop. Like, that is so toxic. And it's not, yes, eating a healthy diet is good for your body. It helps to support your immune system. Absolutely. But above everything else is your emotional state. Your heart has like an electromagnetic field around it. And so when you are feeling down and discouraged and in despair and sad and hopeless and all of these things, your immune system is like knocked out. It's not working. Even if you eat the best diet, even if you don't smoke, even if you don't drink. And just a disclaimer, I'm not recommending that you drink and smoke and do all of these things and just be happy doing it, although it worked for her. But her happiness and her contentment with her own life, she created an entire life that revolved around her happiness. And she stayed happy all the time. Most of us, we don't live this way. Like, we say yes to things we want to say no to. We tolerate a lot of things that we shouldn't. The whole, like, it takes a village to raise a child. Like, we don't have that anymore. We have, like, it's like mom or just dad or mom and dad. That's it. Like, no grandparents, no aunts, uncles, cousins. Nobody's chipping in. No one's helping out. Like, our world is so different now. It's built around toxicity. And it's definitely not supportive of like good emotional states. And so dealing with that underlying trauma, facing our shadows, facing the stuff that's going on within us is key to healing. You can heal from any disease, anything, by doing the opposite of what made you sick. So you have to understand that your emotional state, either your environment, your repressed trauma, your job, your workplace, like, and it could be external or internal from childhood. You know, we have to face these things. We have to make the changes. We have to go within. We have to allow the emotions in order to heal. But it is possible. And people are doing it every single day. And so if I can recommend anything, it is to go within, to allow the trauma, allow the sadness, allow the anger, allow it to be felt by you. Sit with it, make friends with it, invite it to dinner. Show it love and compassion and warmth. And when you do this, you are freeing those heavy weights. It's like taking the backpack off. Oh, like I feel so good. I feel so free. This is what you want. Take the backpack off. Get away from the stress. Go for a walk. Go be in nature. Take care of your body. Move. Exercise. Run. Go for a walk. Dance. Sing. Do things that light you up inside. My grandma was not an anomaly. She was not an exception. She was the rule. And so I'm learning from her testimony, from her story. And so can you. I love you guys.